Well, in 1989, there was already rumors statewide and then district-wide, Santa Rosa City Schools, that the budget was bad, things were getting bad, and they were going to cut sports, secondary sports, that included the junior highs. And I just thought about how when I coached junior high track, there would be over 100 kids out, and some of them were just there goofing off, but they weren't getting in trouble. They weren't home raiding the refrigerator, unsupervised, so on and so forth. And I thought it would just be horrible if we lost those programs. And there were others of us who got together to try to protect the high school programs, the senior high programs. By 1990, we called ourselves Schools Plus, and I became the founding president, and that was 24 years ago. The current board, which I handpicked back in 2010, almost all of them are graduates of one of the high schools in Santa Rosa, and a few of them from Santa Rosa High School. In fact, a couple of my former students on that board also. But they are a great bunch, and in the last 4 or 5 years, they've raised about $600,000. Currently, we're allocating to the schools right now $189,500, and our funds have to directly impact students, and the bigger the number, the better. Can't be used for salaries or anything like that. They can pay for referees or officials, but we know for a fact that a number of the high schools in the last few years have depended on our funds to get them through the second semester. By December, they're out of money, and it's our money that gets them through. We're successful because Santa Rosa is a very generous and supportive community. There's a lot of stewardship, a lot of efforts in Santa Rosa towards stewardship of making this a good place to raise kids and to do business. But if it's not a town where you can raise a family in a good way, who wants to do business there either? So we get supported by all the businesses, big businesses around town, and along with individuals too. It's a great community builder. When I was on the Board of Community Services for the city of Santa Rosa, I remember a statistic that really wowed me, and that was at that time, and this was about 2006, there were over 65,000 latchkey kids in Sonoma County. And most of them aren't getting in trouble, but there's no supervision, and they're eating too much. They're in front of video games. They're not doing their homework, and things like that. So these programs are really important. And the Red Cross is a huge influence in every good way across the world. So this is just a terrific honor. If there's a legacy, it's that I was a good steward and a good citizen in this town, and that I help people. And my focus has always been young people, and I'll just continue doing that until the end.